This movie story is about Jake, who is a resident of Pandora planet. He is very happy with his family, including his wife and children. He says that apart from my own children, I have also adopted 2 children, one of whom is the daughter of my old companion, who was killed after giving birth to her, and there is another child, which belongs to humans, because a few years ago, humans had come to live on this planet, where I am living now. But when they went back to Earth, this child left here. Since then he has been with me. All these children play a lot with each other and take good care of each other. Jake teaches all his children everything, like shooting arrows, catching fish, and much more. All of them, elders or youngers, are happy. But one night, Jake and his wife see a shining white star in the sky. So as it comes close, he finds out that this is the spaceship of humans that is coming to live in their beautiful world once again. Due to the fire coming out of the human spaceship, a fire is lit in the jungle, which kills a lot of animals and causes a lot of damage. Humans come out of it, who were sitting inside the big robots, and they also had very big cars, which are crushing everything that comes in the way. While Jake and his wife have nothing left but to cry after seeing this destruction. I don't know when humans will become humans. Anyway, now the lab is shown, where a blue-colored man, who looked exactly like Jake and his family, he gets out of control and starts killing people around him. While controlling him, he is told that you are our colonel and you are a human. After your death, we have given you such a body with the help of modern technology, because of which you will be able to live on this planet. You will look like the people of this planet, so you don't have to worry. Similarly, many people are given such a body, which we can see in the people standing around the colonel. On the other hand, Jake and his companions destroy their train to stop the humans, in which their weapons and food were going. These people were on the flying creatures themselves, and after destroying the helicopters of humans, they loot their stuff. When the colonel finds out about this upcoming loss, he plans to kill Jake, because Jake is the leader of the shipwrecked people. Basically, Jake and the people who look like him are called the shipwrecked people. These are all the people who live in the jungles, and they were the ones who attacked the train. But the colonel's senior officer tells him that whenever we sent our ships into Jake's jungle, their flying creatures always destroyed them. You are our hope, you can do something. So the colonel walks with some of his companions into the jungle, where Jake's children were playing. They see humans coming toward them and tell their father, but at the same time, the humans catch them. In a short while, Jake's wife reaches there and shoots an arrow through a human's head. The fight begins between the two. Jake's wife saves her other children, but the colonel picks up his son and takes him with him, who was a human-shaped child, whom he had also adopted. Jake's wife was worried about her child. That Jake says that we will have to leave the jungle. I am the leader here and the colonel is behind me, because when the first humans came here, I was the one who killed the colonel. Now, because he has come back alive in blue body or avatar, he wants to kill me. If I, you, and our entire family leave here, then we will be able to save the lives of the rest of our tribe. Because our captured child will soon tell us our location, where we live, and humans will reach here. Jake's wife does not want to go, but finally agrees. On the other hand, humans are torturing Jake's child and asking for his home address. But he is brave and does not say anything. Sometimes the colonel comes and stops him and says that he is a human, so we will talk to him like humans. He extends a hand of friendship to him and says that I am your real father, and the last time I came to the world, I deliberately left you here, because I did not want to take you with me. But now I have a feeling and I will take you back with me. That innocent child agrees that okay, I will show you the place. On the other hand, Jake and his family leave their tribe and sit on their flying creatures and go far away from here. That at least they get a new place to live somewhere and they can live there. These people reach the Navis living near the water. The people living here are of this planet, but they look green. The water Navis make fun of them in the beginning, like they say that their tail is thin, their arms are thin, and many more. Sometimes the leader of the water people comes and says that you are a resident of the jungle. There is no need for you to stay near water. You do not know how to survive in the water. But Jake says in response that we will learn everything very soon, and I need you people for my family, so that they can live here safely. Seeing it, the water Navi leader agrees, and also allows them to live. The next day, the children of Jake are being taken around by the children living there, while Jake's son connects his hair with a creature there, so he quickly floats in the water. Because of this, he falls and all the people there start laughing. The next day, some of the children there are calling Jake's daughter crazy. In addition, they also misbehave with her and bother her a lot. Then the other children of Jake also come there, and they start beating that annoying child. Why did you say this to our sister? But when Jake finds out, he starts scolding his own son. Why did you beat him? He is the son of the leader here. Go and apologize to him. When he goes and apologizes, the son of the leader was still angry, and he wanted to betray him. He wanted to take revenge. He says that I will take you to a good place, and takes him into the deep water where a dangerous monster used to live. He goes there and leaves him alone and comes back from there, and a monster comes from the water and attacks him, because of which he starts drowning. The monster keeps attacking him and trying to eat him. Both are in front of each other. That's when the biggest monster comes there, which puts the small monster in its mouth and hits it hard on the stone and ends it there. In the meantime, Jake's son is unable to breathe in the water and stops. As his eyes open, he sees that the biggest water monster has saved his life, and he is lying on top of it. This boy sees that the monster is also very injured, so he takes out some weapons from his body and gives him peace, which makes them friends. And that monster drops this boy with his family. When the Navi leader of the Green tribe finds out that his own son deliberately left our guest to die near the monster, he starts punishing him. But Jake's son says that your son is not at fault. It was my idea to go into the deep water. I only said that we go there. Seeing this, the leader's son is ashamed that he saved me, and I did wrong and wanted to kill him. Seeing this, he now becomes a good friend of his heart. Jake's son tells everyone that the big monster saved my life. All his friends start making fun of him, and no one believes him. The next day he goes to the same big monster again and enjoys a lot. They both play a lot with each other. The colonel was still looking for Jake. That's when he gets information where Jake can go with his family, but there was no exact information yet. That's why he had to look for more. The colonel had also taken control of some of the flying creatures there. Like the local Navi people there used those creatures. Everyone goes to find Jake and reaches an island where people say we have never seen whose picture you are showing us. The colonel thinks that all this is a lie, so he kills a creature of these people. The colonel's son explains to him that these people don't know anything and they only catch fish, so leave them. They don't know anything. The colonel also agrees with his son, but the cruel man still sets their living place on fire while leaving. In this way, he goes to other places and starts killing a lot of innocent Navi people. He asks a lot of questions, but by this time, he doesn't know where Jake has gone. In the same way, all these people see a water creature. They attack it with a chain made of iron and some small missiles. Apart from this, they also attack it with an ultrasonic gun. Due to this, the monster is unable to attack humans, and humans can catch it very easily. That poor monster is floating with his small child, which has never harmed humans, but it was suffering from pain, and in the end, it is ended there. Its small baby roams around and calls it, and humans were happily clapping with great shame that he succeeded in his mission. Seeing all this, the colonel's son is in a lot of pain because he was worried about all these animals, and it was not at all tolerating this upcoming cruelty. Humans catch that creature and take it with them. They go inside his mouth and drill a hole in the upper part of his mouth with a drill machine, from which a yellow liquid comes out. That is such water that whoever drinks it, his age will increase very slowly. That is, he will get many years to live and will not die soon, and the price of this liquid is also in crores of dollars, which he is going to sell in the market and earn a lot of money. The next day, the Navi people see the dying monster creature, and after that, they start saying bad things to Jake. Humans have come here because of you, and now they are killing our creatures, and very soon we too. So whatever happened, happened. The Green Navi leader says that we will compete with humans. After a while, Jake's son goes to meet the biggest monster again, and sees that there is a device like an anchor on it. Because of this, the device had stopped the monster there, and it was not able to move from there. Because humans intend to kill more monsters to get that liquid, and this time it's the turn of Jake's son's big monster that is also very big in size, from which a lot of liquid can also come out. That's why humans are now trying to kill this monster. The son and the rest are also with him. While humans are moving in this direction, the colonel also sees these children from a distance. Jake and the leader find out that their children are in danger, and they pick up their weapons and leave to save them. With great difficulty, the children remove the device from the big monster. Because of this, the monster flies ahead and leaves, and finally its life is saved, but humans are still chasing the children while firing. Here, the leader's daughter is about to die, so Jake's son holds her hand and turns towards him and saves her life. But in a little while, he puts a big net on the children, and catches them and brings them on his ship. For a while, the children's parents also come here, means Jake who stops there, and sees that his children are tied up by the colonel in front of the ship. The colonel says that if you want to save the children's lives, then come alone on the ship. So Jake decides to go alone for the betterment of everyone. That's why Jake's son's biggest creature friend comes up from under the water and gets on their ship, and with its hands and a stick, starts ending the people standing there. It was destroying everything, and seeing this, Jake and the leader's people also get a chance to attack humans, and all those people start heading toward the ship. There is a lot of fighting between humans and all these Na'vi people. A lot of humans are also killed, and some Na'vi people too. That water creature jumping from a small ship of humans ends them by pressing them with an iron rope. Jake also comes to the children while competing with humans, and gets them released from there. Some children also find their adopted human brother, and run away from there and save their lives. During this, Jake's son was ended, and his mother can't control her heart after seeing this and starts screaming while weeping. Jake's two children are again caught by the colonel, and those people are waiting for Jake to come to save them, and seeing this moment, we will kill him. Jake comes there very silently and makes a blast, due to which there is fire everywhere. A lot of humans are also killed. His wife also ends a lot of humans with her arrow forever, and ends a human by showing angry eyes. Because she just lost her son, she had pain in her eyes. On seeing the opportunity, the colonel puts a knife on Jake's daughter's neck, and tells them to put down their weapons. But during that time, Jake's wife comes there and puts a knife on the colonel's son's neck. Seeing this, the colonel has to leave his daughter. Now finally, there is a hand-to-hand fight between the colonel and Jake. After a lot of difficulties, Jake ends the colonel by strangling his throat, and finally, this cruel colonel starts drowning. But the colonel's son saves him from drowning, and brings him to the water, because the colonel saved his life when Jake's wife had put a knife on him. When the colonel says, "Son, come with me," he gets angry at him and goes to his family, and seeing this, Jake's family is also very happy, and loves him like before. Then Jake buries his dead son in the water, and at that time, he was remembering everything old, that my son who is dead today. How did I pick him up in my hands when he was born? And today I am also burying him with my own hands. Here ends this film story.